This is cheese and spinach ravioli wrapped up with bacon, a little bit of holy voodoo meat church rub on here, and put in the smoker. These things are great. Show you just how I made them. It's a great appetizer. You got to give them a try. Okay, so it's a little bit of a cool day. We are in probably the high 30s, low 40s. Yep, you can see it's cold in here. But I got the smoker warmed up. We've got that set at about 400 degrees because we want to render out some bacon. And then we've got, oh, that feels good. We've got some heat going on here where we're gonna parboil these guys right here. So what we've got is some spinach and cheese ravioli. This is a 2-pack you get at Costco. We're just gonna use one of these packs for today. And then we've got the good old thin sliced Hormel bacon. Step one is to parboil these. So I've got some hot water going here. We don't want to really cook them heavily. We just want to kind of loosen these up a little bit before we wrap them with bacon. So we're just going to drop these in here. Again, these, a lot of times you should just parboil them for like 4 or 5 minutes. I don't even think we're going to do that. We're just going to do a few minutes on these to kind of soften them up a little bit. So overall what we want to do is put some bacon on these, just wrap it around there. And we're going to put them on the Yoder, which is going to be set at 400 degrees. With bacon around there, we just want to render the bacon out, and that'll cook those on the inside also, and we'll just have a great little taste treat. We're going to use some Meat Church Holy Voodoo, so it's going to kick up the spice a little bit, and looking forward to this. So I think that those are cooked as much as we need. Just kind of loosen them up a little bit. We're going to take them out, put them inside this little dish here to cool just a little bit. You could put these on a rack to drain or whatever you choose. So I've got a lot more tortellini than we're going to end up using today, but hey, that's okay. We'll probably have the rest for dinner tonight. So next step is to take some of these guys and wrap them with bacon. So I just use a standard bacon, not a thick cut. And the reason for that is if we had to render out a thick cut bacon, yeah, this would just probably be a mess at that point. So we're just going to do a real simple thing here and just kind of roll some bacon around each one of those. So that bacon will tighten up a little bit when you cook it. That's okay. I am not using any toothpick or anything to hold them in place. I'm just simply folding it underneath. Now you can get different types of ravioli. They did have some lobster ravioli at Costco. Thought that might fight with this just a little bit. Got a little bit too much going on if you've got the ravioli with lobster, with bacon, and then you're gonna put some rub on there also. Yeah, I think that was just probably a good idea just to go with this simple spinach and cheese ravioli. And if you wanted to, you could double wrap these, so you could go from each side, wrap another one around the other direction. I think we're just gonna try it real basic with just a single here. So we got about 16 of these. We're gonna sprinkle some of this Meat Church Holy Voodoo to spice it up. We'll probably also finish this off with a little bit of barbecue sauce as well. Okay, we are running 401 degrees on the Yoder. We're just going to move these guys in here. I like doing those on a rack so they're easy to take in and out. Gonna give them some time and we'll check back. These are looking pretty good. We're getting some good render on the bacon. I did turn the smoker up to about 425 degrees. You can see some of those are puffing up really nicely. Gonna give these just a few more minutes to finish the render on that bacon and pull them out and give them a try. All right, so I got the big glove on. So that must mean it's time to pull these guys off of the smoker. So a couple of things. First off, I can definitely see that these are cooked a little bit more done in this area as opposed to over here. So that probably relates to how hot my smoker is. So if you want to know how to diagnose your smoker to find out where your hot spots are, I've got a video for that. Looks like that. You just use a simple loaf of white bread and you put it in your smoker. Well, I'm not going to tell you all about it. Watch the video, show you exactly how to do that. So we're going to pull these guys off of here. I think they're looking good. A couple of them a little bit toasty, but that's okay. Now some of these really puffed up, so I think they absorbed a little bit more of the bacon grease. Now we're going to finish these off with a little bit of the Wonton's Japanese barbecue sauce. I really like this stuff. It's light enough that you can do a little bit of a drizzle over top of maybe an appetizer that you've cooked, whether it's your bacon wrapped Oreos. Yeah, I've got a video for that. Scorpions, yeah, I did that last summer. Or maybe it's this ravioli wrapped in bacon. Okay, it's time to go in on this and give it a taste. The cheese in there and the spinach is great, especially with the bacon. It adds like a level of savory. That Holy Voodoo by Meat Church, that's a great rub. That really kind of kicks up the taste buds also and kind of ignites. And then finishing it off with this Wonton's Japanese barbecue sauce, that's a winner too. That is definitely unique and I would make this again. I was a little bit concerned that this outside would be just a little bit too crunchy. It is a little bit crunchy, but it's not bad. I think it's completely okay and completely passes. So one thing I'm going to do next time is I'm going to wrap bacon around each direction. That'll probably take a little bit longer to cook, but I think it'll allow the bacon and the fat in there to absorb down in here and you won't have these little crunchy edges out on the sides where you didn't have bacon. As for the taste, I think this is fantastic. Stop in at Costco, go in the freezer case at your local grocery store and find some ravioli. If it's got cheese, whatever it's stuffed with, give it a try. I might even try the lobster stuffed ravioli next time. This is really good little fun appetizer. So if you find the content here useful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up and you'd hit that subscribe button. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything. What it basically does, it gives you notification when I put out new videos, usually every Saturday morning. Hopefully I can inspire you and friends that you share this with on how to cook great things on your pellet grill, your offset, or maybe it's your charcoal or your Blackstone. Hey, whatever it is, I'm all about cooking great stuff. There's over 130 videos on my channel, from main courses to appetizers, a few desserts, and video reviews. And if your smoker isn't working quite right, I've got some videos on how to diagnose and how to fix that up too. So it's important to go cook something great in your backyard. And from BBQ Plus, thanks for watching.